Alright, everyone, we got a lot, and I do mean a lot, of cards to talk about tonight. Just the last 11 or so miscellaneous cards from Age of Overlord. The last cards to come in the set until the TCG version where we'll get more TCG exclusive stuffs and imports and such. Anyway, so these will be quick opinions because they're just all miscellaneous pack filler one-offs. So let's get to it. The first off we got here is a scapegoat. I always like the little scapegoat token cards. They're just having the best time of their lives with a little smile and closed eyes. They're just vibing. So anyway, a scapegoat. A continuous trap. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a non-token monster you control, you contribute one monster. Special summon one escaped sheep token. Beast level 1, Earth, attack 0/0, defense 0/0, and defense. If a non-token monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, destroyed by battle or effect, you destroy one of your tokens instead. Adds a little bit of protection, I guess. It's cool. The art's just like, oh my god, it's Token Collector. Oh my god, that's cute. This card's somewhat miscellaneous one-off, I'll tell you that much. I think we should just let this one go. You know what? Maybe. But it's a cute card, it's not the worst. Moving on here, we have... Try your luck with Oriori no Kamigami. Dark Fairy, level 1 at 100. Hey, 1-for-1 synergy. Hey, let's go. Once per turn, you can toss a coin until the result is tails. Okay, you could just flip it multiple times until you get tails? Huh. And if you do draw one card for every 2 heads... Okay, that's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Each time either player tosses a coins while this monster is on the field, its attack is doubled a number of times equal to the number of heads. So it could get bigger, and he does draw, and he has a bit of draw power on him. But for every 2 heads. Hey, if you play a gambling deck, I know someone who does. I have a friend who plays a gambling deck just because he likes a gambling deck. This might just be at home for you. Hey, like say draw power can get bigger very slowly. Hey, it's okay. I think it's neat. Next up we got is Tao the Great Chantler, which is a illusion monster. Alright. Illusion support. Fairy, 1200, level 3, 900. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle, excuse me. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could target one illusion monster in your graveyard, except Tau, special summon the defense position, and you're locked to illusions. Okay, this card's actually really damn good. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good card for illusion decks. Level 3, hey, you never know, could be the Chimera decks could use it. But as far as illusion support goes, since the whole monster type is so new to the game, hey, this is actually really good. I like this card a lot. And apparently it's also a retrain of a way older vanilla monster from back in the day that I don't even think we got, because we don't have a lot of OCG cards from way back in the day, even though they have some of the coolest art. Alright, yeah, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. Next up we got is Oyatsu Sumamuhime. Oyatsu Sumamuhime. There we go. Light light plant, level 4, 16 and 200. Anytime I see plants get every time I see stuff with plants, I'm just like, oh, oh no, how can Jessica Robinson take advantage of this? The EO Euro champion, the Feather Duster girl, if you will. How could she take advantage of this? But since there's plant support, I expected it to be pretty good, since Konami's been really good with plant support as of late. So wait, once per turn, when a card effect is activated, that targets this card, or when this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect, special summon one Oyatsu token, plant light, level 1, 800 at 800. Alright, so you get a free token. Extensions. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monsters, quick effect, tribute a normal monster, negate the summon and destroy it. Okay, that's actually really cracked. So you tribute the token. This card is going to see play in Sun Avalon. I'm just going to say right now, if you don't get rid of that Genus Loci, if you don't get rid of your Genus Loci, which you probably will, that's one thing you could tribute. But the whole idea is, I guess, you tribute the token. It's just good plan extension. It's just really good plan extension. And it gives plants some more protection. Something that they, if I'm not mistaken, that they were lacking. So good job on that, Konami. Good job. Now, next up we got Hanayomi Ningyo. Earth Spellcaster Tuner, level 30 and 2100. Is this another Ghost Girl? Let's see. When you draw this card, reveal it and special summon it. Okay, it's just free on the field. Free tuner on the field. Cool. At the start of the battle phase, if you have more cards in your deck than your opponent does, this card gains attack equal to the difference times 300 until the end of the turn. Okay, that's actually really damn funny. I'm not gonna lie with you, that's really trolly. During the end phase, if this card's in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, place it on top of the deck. Alright, so you guarantee a free summon of it. This card's gonna be funny when it releases. It's gonna be a little annoying, but it's gonna be funny. It's just free extension onto the field. It's just a free tuner. It's a free tuner, a level 3 tuner. That's actually some pretty good, decently alright levels. Get some pretty cool shit out of it. I expect wholeheartedly for this card to be, because this is Konami TCG, I expect Konami to make it like an Ultra or a Secret, because it is a Ghost Girl. But only time will tell. So, I like this card a lot. I think it's cool. Next up we got is UFO Light. Fire Illusion. More illusions. Level 8, 15/15. You could only use the third effect of this card's name per turn. Your opponent cannot target this card with effects except during the battle phase. Alright. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. During the end phase, you can draw one card, then banish one or more cards from your hand, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack for each card banished by this effect. Alright, so let's say you got 3 cards in hand. This card could become a 2K. This card becomes a 3K. So this guy could potentially get really big, depending on your hand size. Hey, maybe this will be used in Slifer decks. Ooh, for the whole one person who plays that deck. For the whole one person left in this world who plays that deck. Hey, this card's okay. Doesn't have any easy way to summon it, but If you get on the field, it could become a big guy. That's cool. So next up we got Card Scanner. Ye old card gambler from way back in the GX era. And as the, card trader in Duel Links. So we got a continuous spell, as the original version was. Once per turn, you can declare one card type, monster spell trap. Each player reveals the bottom card of their deck. And if they reveal a card of the declared type, they add it to their hand, otherwise they place it on the top of their deck. If this face-up card in its owner's spell trap is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can make your opponent place one card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. Alright, oh, I get it. It scans your deck. I don't think this card's meant to be good. I just think it's meant to be, haha, get it? Card Gambler's been upgraded. Here's a retrain. Ooh, yay. It's pretty cool for some ye old GX nostalgia right here. And he's just out there scamming people out of cards. Never change, Card Scanner. Never change. Next up, we got Tarai, Earth Fairy, level 400. Earth Fairy, hey. Ishizu's, but really not. You're going to use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one face-up monster in your main monster zone that activated its effects this turn, destroyed, and if you do special summon this card to the zone that the monster was in. It's free it's a free pop and it's a free pop. It's a free pop and summon. That's cool. And apparently Tarai is a word for tub. So that's cool. There's some of my locals who could absolutely find a way to break this. Like you literally could just take bulk and just somehow form one of the most scary consistent deck you will ever see. But this card will be bulk, and I'm sure he's already found a way to break the card. So next up we have is Invasive Alien Species IAS. Light Reptile, level 4, 1600. Hey, Reptile support! Love good old Reptile support. This card's art's really cool. This card's art is actually really cool. I like this card art a lot. Kashtira Predator. Is it really? You're going to use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while there is a face-up card in your opponent's field zone. If there is a face-up card in your opponent's field zone, target one monster they control destroyed. This card gains 1,000 attack. Alright, so it becomes a 26. If there is a face-up card in your opponent's field zone, this card's in your graveyard, special summon it. This card's really good. It punishes your opponent for actually playing with field spells. Because a lot of decks these days absolutely rely on field spells. Kashtira, Springans rely on it. I mean, I know that's not a good deck to bring up, but it was just someone that was off the top of my head. Manadium plays it. It's just good reptile card. This is a good reptile card. I like it. Reptiles can get good cards, but can't get a good archetype. Very sad. Very, very sad. But hey, reptile extenders are always cool, in my book. And next up we got Lament of the Immortal Bushi. Remember this guy? He's lamenting now. All monsters in your graveyard become warrior monsters. Once per turn during the end phase, destroy all monsters you control. I'm sure there's gotta be some. I'm sure there's gonna be some deck that could take advantage of this. But the graveyard becoming warriors is really good because Immortal Bushi special summons itself if all the monsters in your graveyard are warriors. So that's neat. Maybe this is the start of a Immortal Bushi archetype. Woo! You never know. You never know. Maybe we'll get a retrain on the monster himself. Maybe? I don't know. The art is really cool though. I like it. Cherry blossoms. All the different blades. You just look up in the sky. Well, lamenting. And the last card tonight I'm going to talk about is, because it's the last card, it's the last card that was on it, that's coming out in Age of Overlord, is Seisho Ruten. Hey, it's World Legacy lore! Hey, look, it's Ibit Imduk. It's always nice to see how they're doing. No trap. You're going to activate one card with this name per turn. Target a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link on the field. Return that face-up monster to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon one appropriate monster from either graveyard to your field based on the type of monster returned. Fusion, a monster with the same attribute as the return monster. Synchro, a monster with a lower level than the return monster. Xyz, a monster with a level equal to the return monster's rank. And Link, a monster with the same type as the return monster. This card is just compulsory evacuation device at home. And a much worse one. But I'm sure I'm sure this will be a sleeper hit card. This is going to be one of those cards I'm pretty sure people will sleep on. Because there's always that one card in each core booster set that's always that one sleeper hit card that people just sleep on. Until later when people realize, oh shit, this card's actually kind of cracked. But overall, these are some okay cards. I like some of the cards that were shown off here. The Immortal Bushi one. Seisho Ruten. The Chao Illusion Monster. What was the other one again? The Reptile Monster I really like. This card's really neat for plant decks. This is my second favorite. Well, this one's my favorite. But yeah. Oh, this one's just absolutely hilarious. This one's just a hilarious card, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'll give my final thoughts on Age of Overlord when that set comes to the TCG. And we get more TCG exclusive stuff. And the second wave of Tistina. So until then, thank you all for coming and watching, and I'll see you another time. Have a nice one.